The enemy of self will tell you you cannot do the things you want to do.
Guys, it's your girl Willie, the snitch, the enablest, the cray cray, child by birthright. Okay, I want to show you guys my outfit. You can see I got my wine. Of course, you know it's gonna be hot. Okay, I'm coming to you today with a video of many firsts. But let me show you guys my outfit first because it's so cute. Look at me flaunting that God-given body. Eh? Look at that nyash. Eh, we got nyash now. Eh? Alright guys. Okay. So I decided I'm going to do my video out in the garden today because the lighting is bomb. But I needed some vitamin D since I wasn't getting it. I just needed some vitamin D. Anyways. So guys, the t-shirt I'm wearing is a Jimmy Wiz tee. That's his stuff. If you need a hookup, holla at your girl. I'll hook you up. Shout out to you, Wiz. Your product is amazing. Your music is bomb ass. And I told y'all my circle is tight. So yeah, guys, let's get into the video. So like I said in the previous videos, we're going to be talking about my first boyfriend. What can I tell you about my first boyfriend? I think when I talk about people, I'm not going to address them. I'm not going to obviously give them a name. I'm not trying to name and shame nobody. No, we don't do that. Okay, I'm going to just give you a nickname. You know, and obviously people who know me, they will know who the F I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Lisha, for the hookup. My hair looks good. I don't like my hair too clean because my hair is natural. So I do like a little flyaways here and there. I don't like my baby hairs to be laid. You know, I just like my hair to be just natural. Just let your hair do what it's supposed to do. But I wanted to plait it because it was getting irritating. Anyway, guys. So, like I said in this video, we're going to be talking about my many firsts. Actually, I think I'm going to make it like a compilation of like my many firsts and not just talk about my first boyfriend because that didn't last long. But anyway, so I'm 10 years old and I have a crush on this guy, right? And I think me dating younger people or being into younger people has always been a thing because the guy, the kid I'm talking about, I think I was like, I think I was in primary, yeah. I think I was 13 and he was like about 11 or 10, you know, when I liked this guy. But whatever, I don't look my age anyway. So I have a crush on this boy, you know, and yeah, I'm gonna call him PB. Okay, so PB was kind of cute. Okay, little yellow bone, looking good and shit. Anyway, guys, like I wanted to get like a kiss from this boy because like I would stalk him all the time, and I was quite a bully growing up, you know. Like I told you guys, I was a tomboy. I could still be a tomboy, you know. I mean, I'm rocking this look and I'm feeling myself, you know. But yeah, so this boy PB was a cute guy. He was cute. He was nice. He was popular with the ladies, but I always got what I wanted, you know. And I eventually I got the kiss, you know. And when I eventually got the kiss, I was like, I've been chasing this motherfucker for so long and this kiss is so whack. Whack. Okay? I can't believe I chased him for so long to be so disappointed, you know? And that's the problem, guys, you know? When you have too many expectations, you know, it doesn't end up the way you expected it to happen, or what you think is going to happen doesn't really happen that way, you know? So yeah, you know, my first kiss was whack, guys. It wasn't amazing or anything like that. I wasn't dating the guy. It was just a kid I had a crush on, a kid on the block. PB, that's what I'm gonna call him. He was a good-looking boy. That's all I can say. Anyway, guys, on to the next one. That was a pretty anticlimax, but the juice is coming. Okay, fast forward, get older. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to put a disclaimer out there. You know what, I'm an alpha female and I get whatever the fuck I want. And so in high school, I was sent to my brother's high school by default. My dad's like, nah, your brothers go to the school, you're going to go there. I don't give a fuck what you think. am I driving all of you to different schools, you know? And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, but when I was in grade 7, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm gonna freaking die, you know? And Mena is not what it do. Well, right now, Mena is just it's Littleton Mena right now, guys, is a juvenile prison. Shout out to my dad, you know. Don't hate the game, guys. Everybody thought that we owned that school, guys. We didn't own that school. If we owned that school, boy, I wouldn't even be here today. Anyways, fast forward to high school. I'm 14 years old now. I'm still a virgin. Can't say many for a lot of girls this day and age, or back then even. But anyway, so there I was, guys, and my older brother was a DJ. Still DJs even now, you know. I'm sure you guys know him, DJ Bima. Shout out to Bima. Your music has always been. You know what? I feel like my brother's music has shaped me to be the person that I am today. I'm obsessed with house music and deep house because of my older brother, Bima, and then the likes of your rap and hip hop, and you know, and other types of genres. I got that from my other brother, Bima's twin brother, Bevo. You know, you guys might know him as Bevo, but a lot of people know him as Umpo now. Kind of lost the street cred. You know, a nigga got married and then he lost the street cred. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So, 14 years old, I'm in high school, obviously terrified, bro. Like, I'm fucking terrified because I'm thinking, fuck. You know, I think I must have spent like 90% of my days in the sick room, you know, playing the whole period thing because nobody wants to be bullied, bro. Like, whether you're in high school, whether you're in primary, you know, bullying is wrong, guys, okay? Stop bullying people. Guys, please raise your kids better because they're doing the most out here. And being bullied was never nice. You know, I've been bullied basically my entire life, you know. But I'm over that now. So I'm the bully now, you know. You don't fucks with me no more, you know. You want to fuck with me, you're going to get hurt. So you don't fuck with me, you know. So yeah, man, I know what I want. I know whatever I aspire to become and do and be, I go for it. I don't let anybody stand in my motherfucking way, no. So let's get back to my first boyfriend, right? I was still a tomboy, but I decided, you know what, since I'm into boys now, I gotta look the part, right? So my brother was a DJ, okay. Yeah, he DJ'd, so a few people would come through to the house, come through and chill. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I probably dated like 90% of my older brother's friends. You cock blocked me, so I went for your friends. So yeah, man, that was the story of my life. Like growing up, like I dated probably 90% of my older brother's friends, but anyway, none of them got to smash. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that. But anyway, so yeah, here I am. I'm 14 years old. I'm into this guy. Like, let's call him ST. Okay, we're gonna call him ST. So ST was kind of into me and shit. I was into him as well, but I didn't know the motherfucker had another girlfriend or girlfriends because he thought he was the shit. He wasn't the shit. He was shit, not the shit. He was shit, you know. And so ST, yeah. You know, he sees that I was like busy flirting with him and he's flirting with me. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, like, so what are we going to do about this flirting, you know? Because like, I'm not going to flirt forever. Like something's got to give, you know? Fine. So ST's like, okay, cool. Like, you know what? Like, do you want to be my girlfriend? I'm like, sure, why not? You know, he's my first boyfriend. I'm thinking shit, like I'm the shit. You know, I got a boyfriend there. ST. But little did I know that ST was a bitch. So, okay, I wasn't the most popular girl in the hood. You know, I'm still not the most popular girl in the hood right now because obviously nobody likes me because I get whatever the fuck I want. You know, everybody thinks I'm a bitch, but I'm not. You know, I think growing up, like I've had such a tough time with females. Like, you know, this is just gonna be like there's gonna be like a spin-off to every single video because shit is so real, guys. People think like, oh my god, like she's so quiet. I have haters, people, okay? I've got haters. I've got like people waiting to snipe my ass every day. Anyway, so yeah, I'm dating ST and then like, you know, like the streets speak, guys. Like the streets, you know, there's ears and there's eyes, you know, in the streets. You know, and obviously being the most unpopular girl in the hood, you know, everybody knew my business. They still know my business. But anyway, so yeah, so I hear that, oh no, ST is busy cheating on you, girl. You know, ST is busy with some other hoes, you know. And I'm like, what you guys talking about? Like, ST is my man's. I don't want to have chapped, dry ass lips, so y'all forgive me for that. Okay, so ST is out here cheating on a girl, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna be like, okay, nigga, the fuck is going on? Like, this is what I'm hearing. So what's your story? You know? Fine. I go to ST's crib, and then ST's like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not cheating on you. Okay, fine. But the funny thing, the funny thing is when I went to actually like address it, I went to go confront ST, right? Fine. So I go confront ST, and then some other chick walks out of the house. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, this could be the cousin's friend, could be the baby brother's friend. But no, that was actually ST's so-called other girlfriend, right? The other girlfriend, right? Okay, fine. So she walks out, and then he walks out after her. And then after that, I let it blow over. But on the very same day that I confront him about it, a friend of mine, we're gonna call her. What are we gonna call her? We're gonna call her. I can't think of a name because if I think of a nickname, y'all gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about. Those who know me will know who I'm talking about, you know. So anyway, let's just say her. So her comes over to my house. She finds out what's going on, and her and I were like really tight, you know. Back in the day, I used to go by Crazy T, you know, and that actually graduated to Baby T, and then it became Welly. So now I'm Welly, Chwera, the snitch. Anyway, but yeah, guys, so fine. So her comes over and she's like, nah, girl, like, you're not gonna let this slide. I'm like, girl, just let it be. You know what? I don't fight for men, okay? I don't chase. I don't fight for men. You know what? If he wants to be with the other girl, it's fine. Like, I'm just gonna break up with a nigga. So she writes a letter, and then my baby brother sends a letter to ST's house. Okay, so ST gets this letter now. Now he's fucking touched. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this nigga touched about, you know? So I'm gonna break up with him. So her sends my brother to send the letter over the weekend, right? So fine, the weekend passes by. No, on a Friday. Saturday passes by, now it's a Sunday. So now on a Sunday, I get a group of chicks now coming to my house, you know? I'm like, okay, what the hell, you know, what the fuck? Like, it was nothing new. I've always had chicks come in groups because they're afraid of a girl. Okay, I will beat your ass, okay? I will fuck you up. I may look like I'm cute, but I will fuck you up. And I don't slap a bitch. I'll punch your fucking lights out, you feel me? And you guys, you know what? Like, if you feel like I cuss too much, that's just who I am, okay? I cuss a lot. This is how I express myself. Everybody knows, okay? If she ain't cussing, she's not comfortable, you know? So here they are now. They're coming in a group. Now they're coming. Now they're feeling themselves, and they're like, okay, they're thinking I'm going to be scared. So her now, she sees this group of people. She stands behind me. And I'm like, what did you do, bro? Like, what did you write in that letter? You know, she's like, oh, nothing, whatever. I'm like, okay, I didn't read the letter. I didn't proofread before she sent it, you know? So obviously whatever the hell she said kind of ticked a whole lot of people off, you know? So now they all come in a group. They come to my house now, you know? They come to my house. Okay, now they're standing outside in the gate. Yeah, we want to talk to Chwera, blah, blah, whatever, you know, like, hey, I want to talk to her. Like, she's out here messing with my man, you know? So the other chick came with her cousin and shit, and the cousin lived on my street. So now they're thinking like they're the bomb, you know? They feel like I'm afraid of these motherfuckers, but I wasn't afraid of those motherfuckers, you know? Those motherfuckers are trying to creep into my life right now, trying to be my friends. Juices, you know, I don't want you in my life, you know? You can't be a fucking bitch in primary and expect me to be your friend now when you're older, when you feel like your life is whack. Your life has always been whack, you feel me? Anyway, ST's so-called girlfriend comes over to my house. Hers behind me now. So now she's busy like, yeah, what you doing with my man? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? You know, when this guy asked me out, like, he didn't tell me he was busy fooling around with some other chicks, you feel me? And he's like, yeah, whatever, he's my man, blah, 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 and I'm going to beat you up and blah, blah. You wrote a letter to my man. And I'm like, girl, you know you're tripping, right? First of all, right? You called me outside to tell me about a letter that I never wrote. Let me go get my books that I'm doing my homework in. And if these handwritings aren't the same, I'm gonna beat your ass in front of your fucking crew, bitch. You feel me? And she's like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And now she's like backing down because like I wasn't laughing with nobody. I was never afraid of anybody ever. And I'm still afraid of nobody. I'm still afraid of nobody. I've had too many women blow me up on my phone, call me a bitch, call me a hoe. Because of if your men can't keep their dicks in their pants, okay, and they're out here asking for people for their numbers, and then they're playing the card of like, oh no, I did 123 with this chick. Bitch, get your facts straight, okay? I don't fuck with nobody's mans, okay? I got my own man, you feel me? I don't mess up nobody's relationship that doesn't need to be messed up. If you can't keep your man, that's your problem, ho, okay? Anyway, back to ST. So this chick she comes out and she starts fighting with me, you know, she starts like being all verbally aggressive. I'm like, bitch, do something. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Slap me. And then she steps back, you know, and I'm like, don't come here, bitch. Don't come here with your alien ass head. You feel me? Out here looking like a predator or an alien. Pick one. And then come here and accuse me of shit that you don't even know that I did or didn't do. You feel me? Your fucking boyfriend messed up. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm over your boyfriend. You can keep him. You feel me? She walks away. The cousins walk away. The whole crew walks away. Nobody touched me. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You feel me? I'll beat your ass down, bitch. Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Anyway, she walks away. And then later on during the day, so now I'm walking down to like one of these like local, well, we call them spaza shops, you feel me? So, okay, I went to the spaza shop. Down the road from my house, I went to go buy something. I'm thinking, okay, cool, let me go buy myself something. So I'm walking down. So when I'm walking up now, ST like confronts me. Now he's walking towards me. Now he's here to confront me, right? So I don't understand why men do this. I feel like this is the stupidest thing. First of all, I'm 14 years old, okay? You're my first boyfriend, okay? Now you're here, you're confronting me as if like I did something wrong. You're the one that's fucking around, okay? So he walks up to me, ST walks up to me, he's like, yeah, what kind of mind games are you playing? And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? What kind of mind games are you playing? How are you playing? How are you dating 2 other chicks besides me? You feel me? And I'm like to him, you know what? If you want to be with like 600 chicks, bro, that's on you. Like, I don't want to be part of that shit. You feel me? He's like, yeah, stop playing your motherfucking mind games. I'm like, no, there ain't no mind games being played here. The sad part, guys, his brother, his cousin, his mother, they all loved me. You feel me? And it's always the case. Like, whatever family I get introduced to, everybody falls in love with me because I'm such a good person. I'm such a nice person, guys. You know what? If you get to know me, the real me, you will know that there's nothing intimidating about me. There's nothing bitchy about me. There's nothing scary about me. You feel me? Anyways, I say you feel me a lot lately because, like, I want y'all to feel me for real. I mean my feels, you know? So that was my first boyfriend, you know, the first ordeal. It didn't last that long. I think the relationship kind of lasted like, 2 months, 3 months. He kept it under wraps for like 3 months. And then somebody's like, nah, I'm not going to let this happen to my friend. And they came and told me. So I addressed it, nipped it in the butt before it got too far, and then we moved on. So ST now was out of the picture. Fast forward, you know, we're not going to talk about all the GBV I went through. That's going to be a topic for another day, which I'm going to address as well because gender-based violence is not just something that's happening now only. It's only more prominent now because everybody has like smartphones and everybody can talk about it now. People can record it and things like that, you know. So it makes sense now that like, okay, gender-based violence and all these other things are coming out to light now. I mean, I was abused like when I was 16. I think the first time I got beaten to a pulp, you know. So that's going to be a story for another day. So I'm not going to talk about that now because right now we're talking about my mini first. Okay, that was a first as well. But anyway, I'm not going to address that because we're here to have fun. We had to talk about the good, okay? Not the depressing stuff. That's going to be for another day. Let's talk about let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about sex. Anyway, so guys, I wasn't really, I was like the latest bloomer. Okay, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, like I knew a whole lot of shit about sex, but I was like so scared of the shit, you feel me? I was so scared. I was scared of the penetration part, like the whole, oh, I'm gonna have sex with a guy. Like I was scared of the D, like I was petrified of the D, okay? the D was petrifying, you know, and I'm still not a fan even now. But anyway, maybe I'll find something that I can like write home about. But right now, so far it's been good. It's been good or bad, you know, ever since I lost my virginity. So speaking about that, guys, like when I lost my virginity, I think I was 22 years old, turning 23, and so I kept wondering, you know, I kept on wondering, and I'm like thinking, what is this, you know, like what, like everybody is so obsessed. Everybody is so obsessed with this whole sex thing. Everybody in high school is talking about it, you know, and okay, obviously I wasn't in high school anymore. I had graduated, I had gotten my degree, I was working, you know, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this thing out. Like I wanna find out what they're talking about. Like what's everybody so hyped up about, you know, this whole sex thing. What is it, you know? And so I had this boyfriend, and we're gonna call him TM. Okay, so TM was my I think my first serious boyfriend, you know, because I was practically like with him every day, literally, you know. Every time I had a free time, every time I had a free day, or if I had some free time, I'd be with him, you know. It was basically like practically my best friend. We did everything together, you know. And my parents really liked him, you know. So TM was what? TM was he was a fun guy. He was a very fun guy, you know. He was also cute, he was good looking, you know. Didn't really have that many, like I didn't really have like high standards at the time, you know. I don't think I have high standards either. I just have a certain taste, you know. But it's so funny I say that now because the guy I'm currently dating now is totally not somebody that I would have gone for. But I'm so glad that I did not follow the list that I had in my head because he makes me so happy. Like, he's amazing. You're amazing, baby. Anyway, let's talk about my first time, guys, okay? Fine, date this guy, date this guy. 3 months down the line, I didn't make him wait for 90 days. Like, that didn't really apply. Like, I didn't even know about this whole 90-day rule thing. It was just a thing, you know? Because obviously he's still a virgin. You don't want to rush it. You don't want to, like, do things just because he wants to, you know? It must be a two-way thing. So the day comes after Valentine's Day. I say to him, okay, you and I are going to do 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm planning, right? So I tell him, I'm like, okay, cool. So this is going to happen. And it's going to happen on such and such a day. So you know, guys, I think I've been a planner for the longest time. I plan everything, okay, literally everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. So this is going to happen. It's finally going to happen. And he was hella excited. He's thinking, yes, I get to smash that, okay? And I'd smash me too, you feel me? I'd smash myself too, to be for real, like, honestly. Anyway, so it's like, okay, cool. Okay, then, so the day comes, and we're doing our thing. Obviously, we're doing the whole kissing thing, whatever, you know. I didn't even know what foreplay was at the time, you know. I had heard about it, and I'd done it before, but not like intensely, you know. So we did a whole lot of things and stuff, and then the time was there. It was a time for him to to do the deed. Okay, so there I am, looking like a roast chicken, a brown golden roast chicken, looking good, tender, sweet, juicy. And so now he's trying to do his thing, right? So now he's doing his thing. I don't know if I was traumatized. I don't know if I was shocked or whatever, you know. So he's busy doing his thing, and he's like going in, bro. He's going in, and I'm like, okay. And pun intended, but excuse the pun. Anyway, so he's like, so now I'm like, okay. I'm like, is it in? Literally, guys, I literally asked him, is it in, you know? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, it doesn't feel like it. Like, can you take a video? So he takes a video, and then I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know if I was feeling something or if I wasn't. I don't know if I was shocked. I don't know if my body was numb. I don't know what the hell was happening, but I did. My first time was whack. I did not enjoy it at all. It was the wackest thing I had ever experienced in my life. Literally, like after that, like a day later, I literally went and got a morning after pill. I didn't know any better, guys, okay? Don't judge me, okay? Not everybody is, you know, educated when it comes to the whole sex ed thing, okay? But I know better now, okay? And I know some good dick. Some good dick. But yeah, but you know, my first time was whack as hell, like whack. But after that, it was okay. It wasn't that bad, you know. And speaking of my first boyfriend, TM, TM couldn't keep it in his pants, guys. Like, you know what? I honestly felt like whoever's gonna break my virginity, I'm gonna want to be that person's wife, right? But little did I know the motherfucker had other plans, you know. And you know what? Like, high key, I'm so glad that we didn't work out because that nigga is a bum. Anyways, few months down the line, I'm busy planning my fashion show. You know, now I'm gonna like add another story to this because it gets so juicy. So here I am with TM. TM's now okay. TM designs things. I don't even know what I think he works for. He had worked for AutoCAD or whatever. He used AutoCAD at some point, and he could design things on this program, you know. And so he did, you know. So TM was doing his thing, and I said to him, "Look, I'm gonna host my first fashion show." I had just graduated the year before and I wanted to do a fashion show. Immediately got my company registered, you know, same year, 2009. And we're still booming till today. Like, we've grown, guys, we've grown. Anyway, so TM was my ramp designer, right? So now TM is busy. Like, TM was part of like some sort of orchestra, you know, and he played the cello, I believe. So TM was out here doing his thing. So he had to go to Hatfield for a while because they had like something that they were doing. I think they were playing that side in Pretoria. But TM had other plans as well. So TM was there with his friends, you know, and his one friend knew me as well, you know. And so they were out there, and they were out there with girls. Like, they were out there doing their thing. Like, he was fucking around, you know. And TM liked, you know, doing the deed raw, clearly, because he fucked up real bad, you know. Fine, fast forward, I don't find out about the Pretoria ordeal. Comes back as if like nothing's wrong, you know. Luckily and gladly I didn't catch nothing. I didn't catch no HIV, I didn't catch no STDs or whatever, or STIs, you know. But anyway, I'm just glad that I kept myself clean, and I'm still clean, guys. You know, I'm still clean. We're still good. We still get tested. We get them pap smears, you know. We get that HIV test, guys. Get tested, you know. Like, knowing your status is so important, and knowing whatever disease you might have or whatever, like, even if it's just an infection, like, it's so good to know, because it's really unfair for your partner to find out after they just go and get tested and they're like, oh shit, like, I caught something, you know. Be honest. Like, honesty will get you everywhere, you know. Anyway, TM comes back. TM loses his job, and I'm still there. Okay, I'm still holding a nigga down. I'm holding him down like I normally do. That's why I call myself an enabler. Like, I've been enabling these motherfuckers for the longest time. Anyways, so TM loses his job, and then shit goes south. You know, okay, August comes, okay, he still doesn't have a job. Birthday's in September. Then we go to his birthday. He invites me, so I go with my cousin and my sister. So we go there, and then he's busy hosting, but there's only like 3 people at his place, and he's not there, like 4 people. So I'm like, okay, let me give him a call. I'm like, okay, we're here, so where you at, you know? And he's like, nah. TM's like, nah, like, I'm not gonna come to him. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You can't be hosting a party and you don't show face, you know, what the fuck, you know? And then he's like, yeah, there's something I need to tell you. And I'm like, what, you know? And he's like, you know, the 2 chicks dressed like this are my cousins, and the other chick dressed like this is my other girlfriend. I'm like, what, you know? And I was like, hold up, hold the fucking train, Nick. What did you just say? And he's like, no, the other girl's my other girlfriend, you know? And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, can you come through so you can walk me to the car? Like, I'm not trying to crash your party, you know? I'm not trying to crash your nice party. Like, you can enjoy your party with your people. So he comes through, you know, and I'm like just standing there, and I'm checking him out, and I'm like, okay, cool, bro. So what's the story, you know? And he's like, nah, like, this other chick is my other girlfriend, you know, I've been kicking it with her, like, on and off. And I'm like, okay, so, and then I'm like laughing, and I'm busy like, I'm busy chuckling, because when I'm really pissed off, or like when I'm really upset, like, I'll chuckle, you know, I'll laugh, you know, because it's better than trying to rip somebody's heart out through their throat, you know. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool, bro. So he's like, no, like, what's wrong? Like, why are you laughing? I'm like, what do you want me to do? Do you expect me to cry? Like, I'm not going to cry, you know. What do you want me to do? Beat you up and cause a scene? Nah, I don't do that, you know. So he walks me to the car, then I leave. Okay, shit hits the fan. Obviously, now things are not like working out anymore, because like now I know the cat's out of the bag, right? Motherfucker been cheating on my ass, and I found out like in the most fucked up way, you know, on his birthday. And I really love this nigga, you know, I love this motherfucker. Like, I gave him my entire freaking virginity, bro. I gave this motherfucker my soul. You feel me? Anyway, Shit hits the fan. So obviously now we're not getting intimate anymore because I'm not trying to fuck with nobody who's fucking somebody else. Don't know if he slept with her on his birthday or not. Probably did. She probably slept over. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, the day of my fashion show comes through. Fashion show happens, and then I call it quits. I couldn't break up with him before he made my ramp because I would have been fucked up. Like I had bought all the material and he had to make my ramp. Was it not uncomfortable for that motherfucker when my parents came to my fashion show and he was standing there looking like a dick, looking like the dick that you are. Oh, disclaimer, guys. Like, you know what? Like, it feels good, but it kind of feels bad to know that I am, I'm a woman who's dated men, but like I've had, I've had bigger balls than 90% of the motherfuckers I've dated. You feel me? It was never about the age or whatever, but like these niggas don't have balls, I mean, my balls are bigger than these motherfuckers, And I'm proud to say that. Like, I'm an alpha female. You best believe that. Like, I'm an alpha female. I'm not taking it back. I get what I want and I get it whenever I want. That's just what it is. And I work hard for everything that I have. So yeah. But anyway, TM is embarrassed. He sticks through. I mean, he helped me plan the whole thing, the whole way until he fucked up. So now he's getting like two things are eating him up. Like he fucked up, and now my parents know about it because I kind of broke up after him. Did my dad not rub it in my face? My dad's like, so where's TM? This is after he bought my mom roses, like roses on roses, and I'm like, now that nigga cheated. Like I broke up with the nigga, and he's like, for real? I really like that boy. Like I legit thought you guys were gonna get married. And I'm like, you and I both, bro. You and I both. But anyway, I'm glad he never married me. I'm good. It was a life experience. It wasn't all bad. It was just that one thing that fucked us up. And I said to him, what, you made your bed, lay in it. Fine. We lose touch for a while, and she eventually gives birth. This is the person that I know about now, right? So she gives birth and shit. So now after she's given birth, he tells me about his daughter that has been born. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, congratulations, like you just have to have a baby boy and then your family will be complete, And I was never bitter about it. I was like, I don't keep a grudge. Like, I don't hate nobody. And if you fuck me over, like, I'm not going to hate you. Like, it's not worth the energy in my body, Anyway, so he tells me about that. Then I have a fucked up dream, guys. Like, I dreamt about him holding an infant in his arm and then the infant was dead, So now I'm having a nightmare and I'm thinking, what the fuck, And in this nightmare, I'm thinking, okay, whatever. So I addressed it and tell him about it, Fine. And so I inboxed him on Facebook and shit. And he's like, yeah, whatever, my daughter's okay. Like, stop trying to do funny shit. I'm like, no, nigga. Like, I would have felt bad if shit happened to your daughter and I didn't tell you about it. So I'm glad she's okay, If I just take her to the doctor to get her checked out. Fine. That passes. A week or two later, I get hit into my my inbox and it's another chick. So TM was fucking around with a whole lot of people, and then there was another chick that he had gotten pregnant, right? That I didn't know about. This one he had gotten pregnant in Pretoria while he was on his orchestra, whatever, shenanigans, Anyways, so she comes into the TM, so she's thinking like, no, why are you fucking around with my man? Like, are you the other chick? I'm like, nah, nigga, I've been with this nigga for so long. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about what's happened to you and shit, And so turns out I was dreaming about her child. Her child is the one that passed away. And that fucking shook me, guys. Like, soul ties are fucking real, but that shit happens, guys. You can dream about things that you don't even know what the hell is happening. And yeah, man, so that's a story that I'm never going to touch on because I don't like talking about other people's business. But anyway, TM was the guy who took my virginity. He fucked up. He could have had a good wife, ST was a dick. You're still a dick. Okay, ST, fuck you. And PB was cute. I hope wherever you are, PB, you're doing good, nigga, okay? I hope you're kicking it and you're doing good. You're still a good nigga. But anyway, guys, this is me. Out here looking like a snack. No. Scratch that. Out here looking like a damn meal, nigga. Looking like a meal. So as I've been sipping my wine, telling you guys my story, before I get too carried away, that was my mini first, guys. So that was my first kiss, my first boyfriend that I dedicated. I hate you so much right now. I dedicated that song to him when he broke my heart. Oh, being young and stupid, young and naive and dumb. Anyways, I think I've had too many experiences in life, guys. Like, you know what? I've been through the most, guys. Like, literally, I've been saying I want to write a book, and I have been doing like an audio book. Actually, I have like what? I think I have like 13 chapters, you know, that I might share with you guys. I might just share them on YouTube, you know. So yeah, so that's my story, y'all. First kiss, first boyfriend, first nigga who I lost my virginity to. They're all fucked up. Okay, all of them, all these motherfuckers are fucked up. Till this point, it was at this point that I knew that niggas ain't shit, and you still ain't shit. But anyway, we can't live with y'all. We can't live without y'all, guys. You know, I like ending my videos on a good note. So, guys, I just want to say to you guys, you know, love your partners, respect each other, be honest with one another, you know. And if you guys have problems with one another, please address them. Like, don't get all violent and shit. Like, being a man who beats up women doesn't make you powerful. You're just a fucking dick. You're a coward. You feel me? So, yeah, you know, stop being a dick. Be a man, you know, grow some balls, you know. Don't be that man with the coochie that fell out. You feel me? So, yeah, ladies, respect your men as well. Like, you know what, let's respect our men, they'll respect us back. And men, just respect your ladies and they'll respect you back. You know, it's a two-way street, you know. I love y'all. The next video, I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's probably going to be as juicy as this one. But yeah, but anyway, shout out to the nigga with a small D that made me ask him, is it in yet? I swear to God, bro, I would have been crushed if I was a nigga and a woman asked me, is it in yet? Shit. But yeah, man. But anyway, guys, that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know what? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and wait for the next video. I love you guys so much. Signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification bell.